I crushed all of my sneaker boxes over the weekend. What did I learn? Well, I'm going to tell you this time on Fire Footwear. Welcome back to Fire Footwear, everybody. As always, I'm your host, Matt Freites, and I want to tell you about an experience that I had. I said at the top that I crushed all of my sneaker boxes over the weekend.
What?
I actually learned something from it. I learned that sneaker culture has sort of adopted all of these behaviors that have now become norms in the culture, that many of us try to at least acknowledge these norms, and I think that it's pretty normal to want to try and conform to all of these norms. But one of the things I learned from crushing my sneaker boxes is that you don't have to conform to all of these norms. There is no one size fits all for how you should participate and live within the culture that is sneakers.
Oh, crap. Well, one of us is going to have to change.
To me, one of the best things is that we all can do it any way that we want to. But what are some of the other ones? Because keeping your sneaker boxes is not the only activity that many sneakerheads do. For me personally, keeping all of the boxes was kind of holding me back from actually enjoying my shoes. And now that they're all gone, I'm destined to wear all of my shoes. And when I've worn them to the point that I can no longer wear them, I'll throw them out. There will be more shoes to come down the road. But when I think of some of the other behaviors, some things that come to mind, copping shoes that everybody says that they're going to cop. I got kind of caught up when it came to the AirTech Challenge 2. It was a shoe that I had earmarked this year that I wanted, one of 3 that I actually wanted. And so when the AirTech Challenge 2 was coming up, based off of some other spending that I had done, I thought, I'm not actually going to go out for them. But as the day got closer, I realized I personally earmarked them for myself. And so I went out and copped them. But it speaks to the way that the culture normally is that every weekend that comes out, a shoe comes out, and whether it's on social media or whether it's in your friend group, so many people are telling you that it's a must cop, that you have to cop. And I'm here to tell you that you don't.
Put that down.
Cop what you want, wear what you want, and call it a day. Then there's the other phenomenon that many sneakerheads believe in, and that is not creasing your sneakers. I think of creases as a love language. To me, when I crease my shoes, it means that I'm wearing them. It means that I'm showing them the respect of the money that I have paid for them. But you see now, especially with younger people, changing the way that they walk, putting inserts in shoes so that they don't crease them. Why? Why would you do that? Just so that somebody doesn't make fun of a crease that happens normally in leather. Wear your shoes, folks. Wear them however you want. Think of creases as a love language. The last one that I hear is that you have to have a certain fit to go with certain shoes.
Disco dancing. I'm a model.
I think that social media has conditioned us to think of having a fit that matches the aesthetic of what sneaker culture thinks a person in sneaker culture should be. That we should have whatever applicable street brand matches sneaker culture. And the reality of it is, you should dress however is authentic to you. If wearing sneakers is authentic to you in addition to wearing streetwear, cool. But if you like to wear Costco clothes like I do, because if you tried anything else, it would look like you're forcing it, then go ahead and do that too. Be authentic to who you are. And that's some of the things that I learned after throwing away my sneaker boxes. And while maybe it means that I'm not a sneakerhead like the rest of you, or that a lot of people think of as a sneakerhead, I'm living sneaker culture the way that works for me and the way that makes me happy. And that is what this video is all about. There's no one size fits all. So do it the way that works for you and be happy for however other people do it. No shade at how anybody does sneaker culture. No shade at anybody who conforms to these norms. There is a piece of sneaker culture for every single one of you, and you should live it in whatever way makes you happy. What are some other behaviors that maybe I haven't identified? And are there some behaviors that I did talk about that maybe you have changed? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. This is Fire Footwear.